is up, dudes? What is going on? It is Sunday night, the 20th. I'm getting into some nonsense tonight. Jeff won't be making it. He's got some stuff to do. Hanging out with the wife, getting work done. You know, we got that book to make. Ryan might be popping in. Kayla might be popping in. But you got me for sure tonight. And I think I am going to do a sketch on some of the Camp Rainbow ideas I have. At least do a panel from it tonight for one of the kills. Been working out ideas and how to minimize the overhead on all of that, so I'll go over a lot of that tonight. Probably before these other dudes get in here. First and foremost, obviously, City of Rot, Hammerella, Wirehead, and the Alterna in demand, or Alterna because you demanded it campaign, are all still in demand right now over on Indiegogo. Links are in the description, so if you haven't checked them out already, you can go check them out now. And we got the pre-launch sign-up page for HELLSEEKERS up, so you can go sign up for that as well. But I'm gonna be getting into some sketching soon. Midnight Mausoleum, what is up? It's early in the night, so dudes are trickling in. Ryan will be here soon. I'm just sort of getting set up, moving around the diving gear. Is my camera working? Let's check that really quick. Yeah, cool. Camera's working. More headshots and things. But I think we're gonna do these super rigid watercolor pages. Yeah, I think we're gonna do a Camp Rainbow panel tonight. I got this bonfire kill. It's gonna take some working out. I was a big fan of the Mike Plug concept art on the original Carpenter, John Carpenter's The Thing. He did some really cool concept art there. I guess we'll use this measuring tape to hold this down, whatever. Yeah, Mike Plug did concept art on the original John Carpenter's The Thing. And it's even got, I think we pulled up some of it before. Let me see if I can get that up really quick. It's got like the blood tubing schematics and stuff built into it. And that's sort of what I want to do between storyboards and then sort of like layouts for how I'm going to do the gore on set. I believe it's Plug who did them. Really cool stuff too. It's just like cartooning on another level. What's up, Ryan? I shot you the link, dude. Just getting all settled in for the night right now. Yeah, this stuff. So he did all these. This is a really good one to show. It's got the box. It almost looks like Mad Magazine sketches. I'm pretty sure Plug did work for them back in the day. But yeah, it's got the guy over here pushing the crank to throw the head off of it. The other text underneath to this guy's puppeteering the head on the left, and this guy doing the blood pump on the right. Head falling off the table. All that sweet bubble gum and whatnot. Camera right here. These are exactly the kinds of layouts I want to do. So I know day of, we got Ara right here with the camera. Me working whatever I need to work. There's only a couple that are really technical. The bonfire one, not so much, because that's just burning dummies. The close-up will be technical on the eye pop and stuff like that, but the bonfire is a cool one because it's really just like, yeah, set these dudes on fire, fuck it. Not really thinking about it. But tonight I'm just doing, I think, just a storyboard panel. Nothing like this, because I'm still working out the kills. We came up with that awesome idea for a kill for Jeff last night with the dick cut off, the double beheading as we coined it. Jeff's taking a piss with his back to the camera and gets his dick cut off with a machete, and then when he panics getting his dick cut off, looks up at Buddy and immediately gets decapitated, losing both heads in one night. It's a brutal way to go out, and a little bit of comedy in the middle of all of the ridiculous shit we're going to be doing. I told Beth about some of the kills tonight too, and she just thinks I'm a nutcase. But yeah, I'm excited. We're gonna be mixing up a lot of fake blood for this. What is up, Simonon7? Welcome, dude. Like I said, we're just getting situated here. I'm having a drink. Getting the diving gear warmed up. I did forget to grab water, so we're just gonna pencil sketch this for now and maybe watercolor it after. I have this, I guess, I think it's a cool idea, I should say. Don't know. That's why we're gonna do sketches and stuff like that. Reminds me of the 3 Chinese tortures jokes. We're gonna do sort of like a wide shot of right after Buddy ignited this pile. It's basically a bonfire funeral pyre made of camp counselors. And I'm thinking day of, we're gonna do some sort of like old school. We'll do skull casts of like accurate human skulls and everything for the interior of the heads, but I'm thinking I want to do a bunch of wax heads, and since they're shot in a wide shot, you won't need to see them up close or anything. You won't need too much detail. There'll be hair in the way and stuff like that. But cast wax heads so they melt really nice and gross. Have the skulls inside them all cracked up so they break apart and get all burnt up. Probably pre-paint them a little bit. And then when we torch the dummies and everything, you'll see a bit of that all in there as the wax is melting away and stuff. You'll see the skull fragments and shit like that. What is up, El Padrino? Welcome, dudes. Just wanted to stop by for a moment. It's the Lord's night. Everybody's busy. Good to see you though, buddy. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, I'm crazy excited for this. I've been rereading the Savini book left and right. I was talking to Beth, and I think we're actually going to order either some Body Double or some Algisafe this week, and do the first test casting on me. So we'll have some visual results really soon to show you guys that I'm not just a complete idiot and I kind of know what I'm doing. So we're gonna start putting stuff together. I figured out a really cool way today to do the face peel kill for fairly cheap too. So that'll be another good one. And I think that'll be a fun one too, especially if we do it with Ara, because Ara's not too far away from me. I could meet up with him and do a casting of him fairly easily. Yeah, kind of not a complete idiot, exactly. Torture 1, put a big rock over subject chest, see if he gets rock off chest. Torture 2, big rock tied to subject's left testicle. Oh, Jesus. Just one of them? I'm gonna barf. I can't do this alone. Good God, I'm all lightheaded now. Not sure I want to know what Torture 3 is. I'm trying to see. There's some other ones in here. This almost makes me want to do something body horror too, where it's just like, we're gonna make tons of gross organs and shit. But that you need like a narrative too, or we do something just really weird and surreal. Yeah, we got 3 more subs. The channel is growing like crazy. We actually officially broke 1,500 watch hours last night, thanks to you dudes. Forgot to mention that. I know you guys like staying updated. Yeah, we hit 420. We're gonna do we'll do some sort of special for the 420 celebration. It might even end up being a Christmas special. I'll get really drunk and dress up like Santa Claus or something. Who fucking knows? That'll be ridiculous. Yeah, I guess I gotta just jump into sketching here. Do I tape this off? Do I? I can't decide. Huh. Spencer Claus would be bonkers, right? Dude, right before I went live tonight, Beth told me I look like what was it, like 90s Superman, the death of Superman, where he came back with the mullet. It was like the best compliment she's ever given me. It's like, god damn. The only Superman I like, Superman with a mullet. I thought that was really funny, though. Hopefully this doesn't rip the paper, because this is just regular masking tape. And they tell you not to use that, but who the fuck are they? Right? Yeah, Kayla will be here in a little bit. I don't know if I mentioned that already. I got the dorky one, right? What is up, Mitch? Yeah, I hung out with my buddy Jose tonight. We brought some Christmas presents over to them. Him and his missus. Great to see them. He's the dude who does a lot of my tattoo work. We were actually talking about how I need to start filling up my left arm. And how I desperately just want to tattoo my hands now that the world has ended. I'm like, who the fuck am I trying to impress? Everybody I like is already in my life. So yeah, I'm probably getting tattooed again soon, which will be glorious because I'm itching for it. It's been a while. But yeah, hung out with him, and I'm thinking, after talking with him, it's looking more and more like Death Curse might be eventually publishing an art book for him, which will be really cool. He did the Wizards of War gang patch design for us, and he's a good buddy of mine and does amazing tattoo paintings and flash art and just traditional watercolor paintings, and he's working on a really cool series right now that hopefully I can publish for him. Hopefully people will dig it, because I know I do. I think it'd make for a really cool little coffee table book. Get you some culture. Some of that American culture that we supposedly don't have. Just ruling this all out. What are you grinding on? Yeah, I'm ripping up tape, sorry. Or it could be my grinder. We already have 3 dislikes. Yeah, I have people who hate me, which is just fucking hilarious. Not realizing that they show up and hit dislike, which still helps with the algorithm. It's pretty sad, but I'll take it, dude. Like, hate me all you want. It's getting me noticed, I guess. Or you could hang out and make something cool with me. Spend all your energy being a dick, and you got no energy left to do anything fun. Peter with his sock puppet accounts. That'd be hilarious. Back to work. Almost done with this now. I'm taping this off even though I don't have the water for my watercolors right now. Always more work than it needs to be. Desmond Way. Yeah, that's good enough. Doesn't need to be perfect. Ryan, you coming in here? You just hanging out and chat? What are you doing, man? You gonna wait for Kayla? You're scared to hang out with me on your own? Okay. I don't know if this tape's gonna hold for very long. We will see. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. Exactly. Likes and dislikes add more to the average number. Yeah, it's YouTube doesn't care if you like or dislike it. They just care about the level of engagement, and that's more engagement. So we'll take it, dudes. Hate me all you want. I'm not going anywhere. Celebrate when I'm dead. For now, I got shit to do. Sharpening my pencil. I know this is like wicked exciting for you guys. Just me here by myself. I don't have my camera on yet. I replaced. Of course, YouTube deleted the comment. There's some wacky shit going on. People were saying it's deleting links and stuff now too to certain Indiegogo campaigns. Saying it's a breach of policy and shit like that. Weird times. Who knows what the future will hold? If YouTube's about to be like it's against policy to promote your own products on YouTube, YouTube's about to fuck right off. Google launching their own crowdfunding platform soon. That would be wacky if they did end up doing that. Of course, I did this too low, but okay, so this will be over here. Trying to think too. I like the idea of him just sort of standing off to the side of it ominously, like. Oh, little Beth dying in the other room. Keep things really loose right now. The head always throws me off a bit too. I'm still sort of getting used to those proportions because the helmet is supposed to be oversized. I like the idea of him just sort of standing there with the jerry can. Little jerry can. That's actually fucking huge. Big old bonfire. We're just sort of seeing it flatly. But I like that idea. Have you been posting a link to the City of Hammerella campaigns, Mitch? Yeah, of course. Gorilla hand. Teeth. Blown out eye, regular button eye. Shirt. Okay, and then we got in here. This is where it gets grisly. Is bunch of counselors hunched over and tied up, doing all their legs bent weird ways, limbs cut off. Shoulder here, arm here, head here. Okay. Let's see one of them from the back here. This is actually even closer than I wanted to do, so this'll work. Just sort of visualizing it. I like the idea of some limbs and stuff laid out in there too, so there'll be like severed arms and hands and stuff like that. I just tried my link for Alterna's website too, and it deleted it. Yeah, The frame is because I'm just doing like a storyboard real quick. Simonon. I'll be able to quickly watercolor this after the fact, or if it works right, I should say at least. So we get like a rough ground line in here. Now my cats are going nuts. B. You know what? I'm not even gonna do the trees in the background. I'll do some suggesting. Not gonna get too. Yeah, that's really weird. Let me try real quick, guys. Good call. So no links are working? Alright, I just dropped the link to Hammerella. I don't know if that'll work or not. Let me know if it shows up for you guys. Yeah, and this would be fire. All lighting up. Jerry can. I'm gonna have to go grab water in a minute. Yeah, so my link worked, huh? Weird. I don't know. It should work for you as well, Mitch. Did we make you a mod? Did I imagine that? Or are you still not a mod on here? Okay, yeah, no, you are a mod. I thought so. Yeah. So let Malin know that he can manually post the links, but evidently no one else can for some reason. Seems like something with Google permissions or something. I'm not sure how clear that is, but that works for me for now. What is up, Joe Boo? I think Ryan and Kayla will be here shortly. I think I need to run and grab some water, though. I wasn't expecting to just sketch this out so quick. I don't know what I was expecting. It wasn't that complicated or anything, but Cherry Cat's got that little X frame in it. I guess I could sort of ink that stuff in after. Rainbow there, pockets in the shirt. Doesn't need a bunch of detail, but yeah. Ooh. Wonder if maybe they changed settings somewhere for mods. It's odd that the channel owner can post links, but not the mods. Well, I know I saw a problem with it on Twitter today, and people were complaining about it. A bunch of random content creators and stuff. That's why I asked. But I wasn't sure if it was like an across the board thing. It could just be an issue with YouTube servers because they have been sucking lately. But who knows anymore. I got all the notebooks and stuff under here for all notes I've been taking, budgeting and things. And then the Savini book, Grand Illusions, or books I should say, because it's both of them in one. All my inspiration. We came up with that great kill last night, and that is going to be so easy. A fake dick and a bunch of blood will be really easy, and then doing a decapitation will be fairly easy too. The biggest thing will be if I want to punch all the hair for a fake Jeff head or not, or if we're just going to use a wig and make it look fairly bad. We'll see. That'll be a funny one too. Figure out how I want to frame that, because everything can't just be a wide shot. Who knows though? Yeah, I am going to kill the camera for a second. And run, I think, grab another drink really quick, and hop on the Tuber bandwagon. The Jeffrey Tubin bandwagon. I gotta get water cup, and I need to piss now too. Jesus. Ryan, Kayla, where are you? I gotta hit the sack, but wanted to say hello and give you a thumbs up. Thank you, Silver Ogre. Good to see you, man. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you had a good Sunday. YouTube released a statement that said links that violate their terms of service will be blocked, but if you can post Hammerella and I can't, that doesn't make sense. Exactly what I'm saying. That was the stuff I was seeing earlier today, and it makes no sense. It is clearly an issue on their end that they're not realizing. What's up, boo-boo? You want to get in here? I wasn't sure if you were going to be beat again. I knew you were working like a wacky shift. Not sure if you're still there or not, but I gotta figure out what it's gonna be to fly you out here to kill you for the movie too, Kevin, because that shit that needs to happen. You're my boy, Blue. Doing a head cast of you is gonna be hilarious, or whatever we do. Hammer confirmed gamer word. Yeah, right. All of the links we've been sharing use the gamer word. The dick disemboweling would be pretty cool. We can actually go over that a bit tonight. Those will be cool to talk a bit about. I still need to come up with some more variety, because I don't just want it to all be like, oh, machete, this. But it needs to make sense with the setting to an extent. I'm still work boy till 10. Oh, hell yeah, I'll get killed on screen. Oh, yeah, I know you will. I was watching some stuff today, too, on, like, if we're doing the decapitations and everything, we can keep it cheap and do, like, an expanding foam head, depending on the shots we use. Instead of doing, like, extreme close-ups or anything, you do the reverse shot close-up with your actual actor, and then far away shot. I was actually thinking that, Mitch, I thought that would be really funny for the Jeff Dick kill that we came up with last night, to do that with an axe instead of a machete, because it would just make like no sense. It would be like the sharpest axe in the world. You just hatchet a guy's dick off and then his head off in one swipe. That might even be cool too. You do like a dummy head where it doesn't take the whole thing off in one swipe. It's like a half decapitation, 1.5 heads off. The slit throat one is gonna be cool, because I want to use like 10 gallons of blood for that while we're dragging the body and just like leak blood all over the place. That ball peen hammer that you have is another great one. That actually, I didn't even remember to write that one down. I'll need to get into like how I'm gonna execute that one visually, but that would be, I don't know, that we might be able to reuse something for that. I have a huge 4-foot thick railroad spike too. What the fuck? Oh yeah, I was thinking about doing something like that, like an arm tear or something. Just something absolutely ridiculous. Uh, I can't ruin the framework of the short immediately. Like I don't mind showing you guys stuff before it's executed and everything, but I don't want to give away too much of it, so when you first see it you're like there's still some surprises. But something like that, like really over the top, would work really good for the end of the short. Yeah, who knows too. It'd be wacky if we launched this little campaign and ended up raising the money to do a feature version of it. uh Absolutely fucking nuts, but who knows. You never know in this 2020 post-COVID world. At the end, the dude is a living torso and survives. He's the sequel. He comes back with no arms or legs to hunt down Buddy. Bunch of my dad's old tools. I'll get pics when I'm next to him. The railroad spike sounds fucking brutal too. I have some other ideas and stuff too. It's just a matter of like I still haven't done the location tour of the camp. I'm hoping to be able to do that fairly soon. It is in Connecticut, but the opposite end of Connecticut from me, obviously. Uh, and I just haven't had the time with all the lockdown and everything. They've been really weird, but yeah, an Aztec obsidian sword. That thing is sharp as hell. Yeah, that's horrible. Jesus. But also, yeah, that's like what I mean though, is that that does not fit into small town New England camp vibe at all, but we'll see. I have some ideas. I know there's like some head crushing stuff we definitely want to do, which I think will be fairly easy. The big thing too is doing really good audio for all of it. Uh, the Foley work goes a really really long way, um, with selling all of that. So like you can crush a head and it might not look that good, but then you add some really good audio to it as well, and yeah, pronunciate the name. Uh, Makua Hoodle, Makua Hootle, something like that. I don't know. I didn't used to be fucking completely terrible at that. What's the other guy, like Quetzalcoatl or some shit like that? All sorts of cool ass gods and stuff. It's just a wacky language. Cough. Is Kevin gonna? I know it's they're pronounced differently. I actually wasn't terrible at that in like high school. Because that was shit I was like super interested in. Uh, I know I'm pronouncing fuck's his name wrong. The god that I Quetzalcoatl dude. Yeah, let's not get into that. Yeah, White Serpent God. Yeah. Oh, that's I like mythology in general, so all that shit is fascinating. But every time I end up getting into it, we go into a fucking deep dive of just madness and me ranting. Try to avoid that tonight. Uh, I still need to get water, but I'm waiting on Kayla and Ryan to show up, so I'm not just leaving you guys alone and unentertained with a black screen for minutes on end. Um, Jesus, my phone is exploding. Yeah, we're gonna paint this guy out, and then I think I'm gonna get back to some notes I've been figuring out production costs, food, things like that. I can cast a lot of blanks on limbs and stuff in the movie of my limbs. And we'll probably do some lady limbs as well. Just to have on hand, like a right and left arm. Stuff like that. I think a lot of that we're gonna do tubes and algasafe. Just keep it cheap and do like one-off castings. Break them immediately. Oh, speak of the devil. What's up?
What am I walking into tonight?
Out and ranting. I'm in full nerd mode. I got my blue light glasses on. Oh, that timing. What did I tell you? Ryan was just waiting for Kayla to show up.
Oh, weird. Oh, weird timing. Yeah. I didn't wait for that at all. Thanks, Kayla. I didn't want to be alone with him.
Right.
I think I'm the only person that's insane enough to be.
Yeah, right.
No.
Kayla's shared hotel rooms with us.
I shared the best hotel room with you guys. What are you talking about? Punisher.
I'm way too old for that.
Gay sex Punisher hotel rooms.
The fucking hostel. It was great.
It was great.
It was great. I want to go
New
back.
England hits different. Yeah. Oh yeah, I would stay there again. I don't give a shit.
We should make it a point that if we go to Terrificon, we stay with the Punisher.
I told Beth if we just got to some point where we had stupid money and we just like didn't know what to do with it, I would do like the fucking Death Curse summits. We would just meet at Clown Motel every year.
Clown Motel.
Oh god, you don't know Clown Motel?
I do know it's horrific.
Yeah. Okay. I thought you said what is Clown Motel for a second. I was like, it's just the most magical place on earth.
You know where I would want to stay if I was super rich? In New Hampshire, they have like adventurous suites, and they did one of them. It's a whole haunted house. Like it's a whole castle. You'd have to pull it up to see it. But it looks sick. I would stay there. It can
There's all
fit
sorts
like
of shit like that.
full.
What
are you looking up here?
Mike Plug's horror art.
Oh.
The Art of Plug.
Hello, everyone in chat. I just went to see the comments.
It blew my mind when I found out he was just like an old George Lucas looking dude.
He really does look like George Lucas mixed with Santa Claus.
Yeah, he's like older George Lucas. He's like George Lucas and Wilford Brimley like slammed into one guy.
Trying that beard magic out.
Yeah. Yeah, he just like he did those awesome pieces for The Thing, like this one that I was showing off earlier, like way back in the day, and I remember seeing these as a kid, and like they're in tons of documentaries and stuff. And it's like that Mad Magazine style, but it's the diagrams of how they do the gore effects. Like, so everybody knew where to be. I don't know how easy or clear that is to see there, but that's cool. That's the head falling off scene from The Thing, where it turns into the spider crab head and crawls away. And it's got, in the box is two guys underneath, and it's the blood pump guy and the puppeteer for the head. And then the guy on the outside on the far right there is behind the camera and moving two rods that shove the head off of the body. And so the camera's capturing all this movement and everything, but the rod guy is the first thing to go, and it pushes the head off. The camera's at this angle at the beginning and doesn't see the rods pushing the head out. And the camera changes angles and comes over to the other side. And this guy and the rods are gone, and then it's just the table and the head peeling off the side of it. It's just really cool stuff, but I wanted to do these sort of things for the really elaborate gore shots as well. So I have to draw like a version of Jeff with his penis cut off and then his head cut off and stuff like that. Like all sorts of hilarious shit I never thought I'd be drawing.
And you already have all the reference pics for that.
Yeah, stumpy penis.
You know what would be cool?
Draw it a little longer for me, Spencer.
Yeah.
You know what would be super cool? So I was going through like this Dark Crystal book that actually Larry gifted me. It's like a first printing. It's not in the best condition, but it's fucking awesome. And I've always wanted one, and I could never find one. So it has like pages in it that I'm trying to think of what the material of this is called. It's like that translucent paper and it overlays on top of another image.
Yeah,
So
like
it
an
looks like
acetate.
one complete image when it's it's like one
Yes, it's
complete
an
image when it's
acetate. It's how they
overlaid,
did
but then when they're separated into
it's like how they did colors back in the day for comics and stuff. They would a lot of times they would paint them on
it would
top
be
on clear sheets.
it would be cool to do like if you had like a kill scene with something like that.
I think animation does that too. Well, that's getting into like really expensive printing, Kayla. You're talking about custom inserts and collating and all sorts of other stuff.
Well, down the line when we become millionaires.
Oh yeah, when
But
I
I think it would
finally
be
crack and
cool.
sell my body. Yeah,
Just
it
get
would
an
be cool.
OnlyFans and eat food. There is a big market for
Dude,
men that eat food with beards.
Yeah, Kayla's trying to get me to eat myself to death on OnlyFans.
Well, maybe you can cook. Maybe you can cook. There'll be someone that's into a man that cooks with a beard.
Yeah, I'll just be the weird stay-at-home digital boyfriend OnlyFans. I'm that guy you've never heard of, the one that cooks. Because there's no other men in the world that cook, Kayla. That's not the niche market you think it is.
There are plenty of women out there that are fucking half naked and people are still paying to see more half naked women. So why the fuck not? Think about it.
You think about it. You're talking about half naked women and bearded men cooking.
Hey, there is a guy that's like 300 plus pounds. And he is a bearded man.
Different market size. Different market size.
Eating himself to death.
He's one of the richest people on OnlyFans. This guy, I kid you not, I read a whole article about it.
Yeah,
today.
He's eating himself to death because there's a bunch of like sociopath nutcases that are fascinated by like the psychology behind it.
Hey, you know what? He's now like a millionaire over it. So, I mean, if he wants, he can get weight loss surgery. If you don't want to, like, if he's too lazy to work out. Either way.
Wouldn't it be so funny when we watched spiteful? Sorry.
No, I just thought it was funny when we watched Badland Chuds and then it got sad really quick.
Oh yeah, because that's the whole thing. Is like it would be the only way it would be funny is if he had like spitefully gotten in shape and was still somehow eating like this. Like the dude's just jacked and is like, yeah, y'all, the internet tried to kill me, but I ate myself sexy. Then I'd be like, hell yeah, that's hilarious. But it's just sad seeing this dude like eat himself to death and make a ton of like cool that he's making a ton of money, but that doesn't like shake out in the end for me, Kayla. Like,
I mean, maybe you could just like rub food on yourself. There are people into that too. There's a kink out there for
I'm starting to think
everyone.
you're the one into that.
That's what I was just gonna say. I think she's going down her list of things.
Yeah, Kayla's just reading
Next up, we talk tentacles.
She's like, listen, I don't want to hear you talk unless you got a sandwich in those hands. Like,
give me the fixings, and I will make one.
In the kitchen.
Not only do I feel like a piece of meat, I feel like a piece of meat with a sandwich.
I made chili tonight.
You're not going to fatten me up. I won't eat it. Yeah, right? That would be hilarious if that's how we grew up, is I started a foot OnlyFans. Only feet.
Ugh. I have like a foot phobia from my dance teacher when I was 5.
That's
horrifying.
Hilariously descriptive.
No, my dance teacher.
Look at these.
No,
look at
she
these.
Took off her shoe, and her feet were all fucked up. They looked like they were doing a fucking throwing up gang signs. They had bunions, corns, warts.
Look at these plug storyboards for.
That's sick. Yeah, they were like this every which way.
From the dog transformation, more of the dog transformation.
I like the whole transformation. I like that.
I should send these to Tyler Wentland because when he was talking about doing a whole 3-panel thing, I was like, yeah, it's like old school storyboards. A lot of them were just like 2-panel and 3-panel like sheets like that, basically, like an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. But yeah, I just like, give me a whole fucking book in this style. Plug kicked so much ass. Yeah.
I was gonna say, didn't he do Cull? Was that like, I'm pretty sure.
He did a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, he did do some Cull.
I
Yeah,
think
my
that was
dad
where
has
he
a bunch
got his
of those.
start, was the really old school, like 25-cent comics and shit like that. And he was doing a lot of I think he was another one of the like eerie, creepy dudes.
Yeah, he's pretty creepy.
Yeah, creepy George Lucas. Spooky Lucas.
They call me Lurky Lucas.
Oh,
Lurky.
dude, I was just saying the same thing. That might go down tonight.
I think I'm gonna watch Attack on Titan season 3, episode 3 is now out, and then I want to watch The Big Lebowski. Ever since I saw that picture today that I
Yeah.
tagged you guys on.
That had me dying laughing too.
I
Beth was
thought it
like,
was
"What are you
perfect.
looking at?" Because I'm just a big idiot. But yeah, that was one of the things I was thinking of when I was saying we might simultaneously do some other shorts while we just have everybody together for the Camp Rainbow thing. It's like any extra time, just do some weird shit. I thought doing something with body horror would be really cool and probably fairly easy if we just have like a bunch of weird tentacles and fake organs and shit already made up.
Good night,
Oh,
El Padrino.
He's getting the tentacles for you, Kayla. Later, Padrino.
Yeah, right. We could make Kayla some gnarly monster.
I'm all about it. I don't give a shit.
I thought it would be really funny too to write a short where it's like that, you know, the classic like horror movie trope where like the casting is always like 10 years off, like kids that are supposed to look like teenagers are like almost 30.
They're like 40. I mean,
Yeah, like I thought it would be really funny to write like a Stand By Me-esque like horror short where they're supposed to be like 12-year-olds, but then have like a bunch of us playing the characters.
would be great.
And just dress them all like they're grown children.
Hello, fellow kids.
Yeah, and still shoot it straight. Like one of them has a full beard, but they're like, I'm 12, Andy. What do you want from me?
When I grow up.
Yeah. I'm not gonna hang out with you guys anymore. Yeah. I thought that would be hilarious for a short, but I need to figure out what to do with it. That could be a good monster short, like Scooby-Doo kids hunting a monster in the woods, but it's grown ass men.
You could film it in the Salem woods.
Well, yeah, but we're gonna have a whole campground if I'm renting this fucking place.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I forgot about that.
Also,
I was just saying.
Jose wants to throw down with me and get a bunch of Super 8 film and shoot something on film while we're there.
Oh, that's fucking sick.
We will have something on film up on the channel eventually. What that is yet, I don't know. We're talking after the talk about Black Angel the other night. He liked the idea of doing something sort of surrealist fantasy horror. So we might do something with that. Just fuck around with some cool, get really artsy with it. Just do some weird shots.
I love stuff like that. I love fantasy horror. I love fantasy in general.
Yeah, it's just a matter of planning and blocking things out. Let me share that for you, Ryan. Or not?
Oh no, you don't have. I was just seeing where it was.
Mitch, if you ever come to Salem, let me tell you, you want to go back because the people out here are fucking.
Salem's rad, and they have like great food. There's the great comic shops there.
Yep, the greatest comic shop. One of them.
Is that barcade still open, or did COVID murder that?
The barcade is still open. I really miss the Willows though. So that is the arcade that has way more than the barcade because it's an original arcade. But they were closed all summer because of COVID.
Yeah.
The barcade's cool and all, but the Willows, nothing beats the Willows in the summertime.
I don't know.
You
I
got to
just
get
like
a
getting
tender steak and
blasted and
cheese
playing
sandwich,
Danielle.
and then go and play. Like they have a House of the Dead. That's like my favorite. They have the original House of the Dead. They have the original Ninja Turtles there. They
Fuck yeah.
have old Mortal Kombat. They have so much there. Old Street Fighter. Like I'm all about it.
Nice.
So, what are you
Old
working on,
Street
Ryan?
Fighter?
Yeah, like old Street Fighter, like one of the first Street Fighter games.
This is from Geronimo's draw stream this week. He had Tusk as
Oh, okay.
the
So,
prompt. So I came up with this. I've been trying to take the prompts and turn them into Hammerella illustrations that I could maybe end up putting in the book. So this is a young her hiding behind this rock as this giant warthog like mammoth thing comes into a cave.
I feel like that would make well, I haven't read Hammerella yet because it's not out, but I feel like that would make like an awesome part of a backstory, especially if it was some kind of ritual thing.
Well, there's a lot of stuff like that. And if we end up getting the extra pages stretch goal, I might be able to put some stuff in there, some extra stuff like this, because there's plenty of stuff like this, but I wanted to, like, I don't know, just more
I get what you're
stuff would
saying.
be cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
And I'm also testing out my digital brush because I got a bunch of artists that want to try it out soon. So I want to get my digital inking brushes ready.
I'm always fascinated by all the different ways to produce art. I mean, I like suck so bad. I can only draw like eyes. That's it. I mean, I might as well just tape a banana to the wall and maybe I'll make $1 billion, like that person that bought the banana taped to the wall. Do you know what I'm talking about? Someone bought a banana taped to a wall.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That's art.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm capable of doing. Except I'll just take a picture of my middle finger and attach it to a wall.
You should join us on my channel. Here comes a plug for Late Night Ink sometime. You print up an image that I've drawn. It's usually like a simple headshot, like an old school Marvel corner box headshot.
Okay.
And then you just ink it up along with us.
Oh, that would be. So I am just not artistically talented. I mean, I'm a hairdresser. That's like as far as my art skills go. I have a great eye for looking at art, and I can tell like, oh, that needs more
Kayla's
shading.
gonna be the one to secretly give me a mullet when I make my.
Well, it's not
success.
a fucking secret now. Jesus Christ. The not so secret mullet. But if I felt I was capable, Ryan, I would do it, but I'm just not capable. I can't even color inside the lines.
The whole point of the show is for people like you, dummy. So you have no excuse. You're just a wuss.
people that have no artistic talent. All right, I'll try.
That's exactly the point of the show. People that have artistic talent don't need to come watch and learn how to ink.
Yeah,
it's for people that don't know how to do it.
Watching
and then when you're done, you have an illustration. When you're done, you have an illustration of Cyclops or Jean Grey or somebody. But never mind, you don't have to.
It's gonna take me back to when I was a kid, and there was the show Pappy. Pappy drew it, and he was like a bootleg Bob Ross. And I used to sit there with my sister, and I used to follow the tutorials, and I sucked so bad at my sister, my crazy sister. She is an amazing fucking artist. Actually, both of my sisters are. And I'm like, where did that go with me? But then none of them can write for shit. I can write. I just can't do what they do.
Sweating butter.
Well, when
maybe
you
I
have
should
a character,
try.
When you get a book that comes out, then we'll do your character, and you have to come on and do it then.
Yeah, you goober.
It'll be a stick figure with hoop earrings and a ponytail.
You're not getting out of it that easy.
You know, I said to Ken Lashley, I interviewed him at a con, And then I said,
sorry.
That's
he
like
said to
Kayla's
me-
favorite person.
no, I love him. He was so nice to me. He gave me such a great interview. I mean, everyone has their own opinions because of their own experiences. So I don't, whatever, to each his own. But I was speaking with him, and he has a thing, like if you say some word, you have to draw. So I was like, I can't even draw a stick figure because I forget what we were talking about. And he's like, oh, you said it. You got to draw it. And I was like, what? And he pulled out this book, and I had to draw a stick figure and Ken Lashley sing. I was like, this is so fucking bad. So I
That's
literally
pretty
drew a
funny.
stick figure with hoop earrings and a ponytail. It's like,
You gotta give him a massive dong. That's
Massiver.
That's the rule, is every stick figure gets a dong. Otherwise, it's just a figure.
I drew big hoop earrings.
That's a hoop figure.
I didn't know that there was such a distinction. Thank you, Spencer.
You gotta give him a stick if he's a stick figure.
I didn't know the
He's
stick
snorkeling?
was what made it happen.
No, but this, I wish I could do shit like Brian
See,
Proud.
Ryan's about to draw the stick in that lady's hands.
That's right. I was scared to do it, but now here it comes.
Here it goes.
Just make sure she has a nice grip.
Oops.
Words to live by.
G.I. Joe Kung Fu Grip.
There's my breakout romance hit. Just make sure she has a nice
Yeah,
grip.
I know. I was gonna say
That sounds like a country song.
it does.
Mama always said,
It's
when you meet a woman, make sure she's got a nice grip.
It's the perspective of one cowboy to another cowboy telling him to make sure his cowgirl's got a nice grip.
I wish
But
I
why
could do
would your
something
mama
like
tell
this.
you that?
Like, I just wish I could do this, all this intricacy and
You wish you
detail.
could trace circles?
No, just like even the Skeksis, like the detail. I love Brian Proud.
I thought you just meant like the geometric shape stuff. I was like, that's
No, I
cool.
wish I could do that. I think it's actually, I'm getting it tattooed on me, the Uru Sam symbol. Once I figure out where the fuck I want to put it. But
Just
I
do
wish
it
I
on
could
your
do this.
face.
I thought
Yeah, I'm
you
gonna
meant
do
the
it right on the
instructions.
middle of my forehead.
No, just do the whole face, dude. Don't be a
Do
pussy.
the whole face. All right, yeah, that's my new
Yeah.
tribe.
No balls. I was just telling Beth tonight, I was like, might fuck around and get a face tattoo.
Please
part
do
of-
not
Cute.
be,
Might get a face tattoo.
Yeah.
Spencer. Please do not get a face tattoo. You'll be
Kayla,
like Post Malone.
Kayla,
I
you're
am.
not
I am gonna
the
be your
boss of
dad
me.
right now. No, I'm your
You're not-
daddy.
the world already ended. I'm eventually gonna run out of room on this godforsaken body, and then it is on.
I don't
Then
know.
I'm
Maybe.
like Post Malone. Who gives a shit? I'll do
What
it
are you
better.
gonna get tattooed on your face?
Big fucking veiny penis. I don't know yet.
I was gonna say a big penis, and you just answered my question.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
get a teardrop for all the hookers
Just-
I killed.
get it right on your forehead.
Just be covered in tears.
You can do like little cum drops. do the penis
Yeah.
with cum drops.
It's a little jizz drop for every motherfucker I stabbed. While I was on the inside, I was busy coming
I
up
will
bodies.
interview you anytime you want.
Yeah, we have to figure that out.
We have to set that up. That's
Yeah.
after New Year's. We'll set something up on a serious tip, but it will be
Yes.
like it won't be
Finals are
anything
done
like
now.
yes. So it won't be
Finals
anything
are
like
behind
that
us.
first. It will be on a more serious tip.
No, it'll be serious. It'll be
You do it on my
the
channel.
but it'll be.
I can
it'll
do
be
it on your channel?
It'll be here.
Oh, okay.
I'll
Yeah,
do it on
like-
any
I thought,
channel.
I thought you wanted to actually promote it.
yeah, no, like we already have it set up and everything.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be the first piece of non-heathen material on this channel, so no, you can't have this one, Ryan.
Gotcha.
Yeah, no, that's the test run for how we're gonna do the interviews on here in general. Yeah. Always hard.
Spencer, you actually look great like that.
Yeah, dude,
I loved
I
it.
love the idea of always hard.
Can you just put a cigarette on him someplace?
Yeah.
I want to see a lit cigarette someplace. That's all he needs on his face.
Forever hard. My buddy Jose was saying that tonight too. He was like, "Oh man," he's like, "if you actually go through with this movie, it's gonna be like John Carpenter, but 10 times more smoke in the frame."
Oh my God. So I was showing Larry Wirehead today and everything, and I'm pretty sure he's going to carry it in the store. I'm pretty
Nice.
sure.
Good, that
And
motherfucker. We're gonna
he's
hold him
excited
down
because
and beat him up.
I told him that we were going to get copies of City of Rot, and the store will get some in.
Yeah, we should
So
do a signing for it if the world's not fucked anymore.
basically, that's kind of what I was getting at next. So you spoke for me.
For once, I get to cut you off. We're on the same wavelength.
Always. Sometimes I text Spencer, and either he takes the words out of my mouth as a response,
Separated
or
at birth.
I do the same thing to him. Oh my God.
I'm gonna find out
Ryan.
I'm just like super Armenian.
Imagine that. Maybe that's
That'd
why
be
you're hairy.
hilarious. Yeah. I'm not though. I'm like only hairy on my head.
But I'm half Irish though, and if you have Irish in you, then
I'm like a naked mole rat.
Yeah.
Man, you make me
Oh
look
my
so
God,
cool.
this is please post that to Twitter. I really like.
Also a healthy body count of 3.
I can share it with you in the
Ryan's
DMs if you want.
And you can post it into it.
Yeah, I don't post stuff like this on Twitter. So
All right, you can send it to me and I will post it. I
Yeah,
will take all the
yeah.
artistic credit from that.
Twitter
I'm gonna
has
frickin'
Ryan
do
has an
art
all
thief.
ages book he has to sell.
yeah.
God, what would ever happen if people found this channel?
People have found this channel. What happens.
And you don't entertain thoughts and ideas like that because that brings about bad luck.
Yeah, the man still writes a great all ages
Hey,
book.
Phoenix Animation just popped on. Is that who did Galden?
Yes.
Manga?
Turbo lasers.
I really want that book to get backed because I want a copy of it.
Back that book so
I
Kayla can get
I
a
feel
copy.
like maybe they have a couple hours left in their thing right now, don't they?
Yes, they are probably.
So-
I think probably in the last 3 right
Are
now.
they
Is
extending?
there? I
it's
hope
the
so.
final. No, it's the final days. They're on a flexible goal, so he gets what they earned.
The fuck?
So I think that we should share their stuff real quick for anyone that may not be aware or that is into manga on our chat or that's viewing our channel right now. Just because I was very intrigued by it.
Am I just hearing about this? You guys told me about this and I'm just an asshole?
Yeah, I had him on my channel and stuff. Galden. His name's Brandon Flynn. Goes by Phoenix Animation on Twitter.
How the fuck
I'll drop
did
the
we
link,
miss it?
Kayla.
Oh, dude, this looks rad.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it looks
it's
really
actually
good.
something that I could see made into an anime series. I read manga
Dude,
as
it
much
looks
as
like
I read comics. It's
Looks
phenomenal.
like these dudes could be hanging out with Voidwalker. This is rad.
It's great.
I love it.
I could see that becoming a series, though, from what I read, the few pages he has posted. But I feel like we should take some time to promote that, if that's possible. If you want to screen share, or I can pull it up and screen
give me
share.
a second. Shit.
And I'll post a link into the chat right now. Now that I know that I have to.
That might not work. YouTube's been pretty fucky with links tonight.
Really?
Yeah, this looks fucking awesome, guys. 4 hours left. He's already extended though.
Yeah, this is the final.
Oh man.
I need this damn
I don't know how
manga. Like,
so with the
need this.
flexible
it's getting made.
goal,
It's getting made, you guys.
I was gonna say, can he still go in demand with the flexible goal not meeting his goal?
This almost reminds me of Attack on Titan style.
I'm like scrolling through it really quick, like it's gonna give me the answer I want. Sorry about that, guys.
Hey, so is my link not working? Because it looks good on my end.
I want to see if his link can.
Oh, is it working?
I don't know, but Mitch is saying he can't.
Okay, well, I'm gonna drop it really quick because me
Yeah,
dropping
mine's
links.
working for me. Like it's going through and everything.
Anybody see Ryan's link? Because I don't see it.
Let me see if mine goes through because I'm not on YouTube as much.
I just
I
dropped
see
one.
yours. Yeah, I see yours, Spencer.
Yeah, so that's the whole thing. Is I think only mine are going through right now.
Yeah, and nobody sees people. I think they're saying nope to mine. They don't see mine.
Yeah, it was trending on Twitter today that links weren't working on YouTube anymore for some reason.
Can anyone see mine?
No, I just shared it though, so it's all good. Go check this book out, guys. There is 4 hours left.
Back this goddamn book. This would make a phenomenal anime series. Just even based off the premises that I read. And it's gorgeous. It's physically gorgeous to look at. I love everything about this.
Yeah, this is rad. I'm not even a big like manga person, but this looks great.
And you can go over to my channel and check out my interview with Brandon to learn more about it as well. If you want to,
absolutely.
There
so
you go, dudes.
Can't drop the link though, because YouTube.
Yeah, because YouTube.
Thanks for being amazing 90% of the time, YouTube. Jeez.
This is amazing.
Yeah, it's so good looking.
And
he's a great guy too. I really enjoy. It was a great time hanging out and chatting with him. He's super cool.
I really, really just. I have to get a second copy too for my cousin, but my cousin keeps forgetting to text me his goddamn address. So on Christmas Eve, I'm literally going to have to remember what fucking street he lives on. So I can get a second copy for him.
Amazing. Yeah, definitely check that out, dudes. I just completely got sidetracked. The people on the bottom page are people that paid to become characters. Oh, I see.
Yeah, and they look really good too. Like the comparisons.
You know, the art style of this reminds me of like I said, from Attack on Titan. I think it's Hajime Izayama. It's great. I love it because it's manga style.
Yeah, manga
mixed
dudes
with
are
realism.
just blowing comics out of the water.
Look at the detail in that. Manga
I love this character. This was the dude where I was like, yeah, this guy could dive right into the beyond and look right at home. That is a killer design.
Yeah, this part here.
Love this shot too, like he's walking on glass.
Right, I'm gonna since Brandon's in the crowd, I'm gonna pull in. I told you so, Brandon. John Hervey and I told him to put that demon at the top of his page. We were like, I'm telling you, there's going to be people. And I was thinking of you, Spencer. I was like, there's going to be
big
people.
Thing. I'm
when
not
they
trying to
see that, they're going to go, oh my God, and want to immediately scroll further.
I'm not trying to rip the dude apart or anything on here, but there's a couple little things that he could tweak that would make this thing sing. How many pages
we're going to be
in it?
Kayla and I were talking to him. We're gonna all be kind of helping him when he goes to do another kind of relaunch for this next year.
Yeah, I wanna
making sure
I would love to interview him too on this channel as well. So he's someone I would love to.
He's totally new to the scene, so he was just learning all that stuff as he went, and quick learn. He's a quick learn.
Yeah, if you could. Let us know how many pages it is in chat.
It's 100+ pages, he says.
Okay.
I think
right here, 100+ page book.
Yeah.
Jesus, I'm an idiot. I missed the one line at the top of the page.
It'll probably end up being around 180 pages. That's usually average for a lot of manga.
How many does he have done already? And is he doing like everything on it?
We should
no, he's just the writer.
Okay.
We should pull him on here though, if he's available.
That's the biggest thing.
Well, he should also be hopping. So I don't want to get rid of our viewers, but since we're looking out for Galden, he should also be hopping over, as Simon and Seven says, to the Bancroft show right now.
Oh yeah, you should.
Oh hell yeah! If it's the final hours, I would be getting in there for sure, dude.
Yeah.
there's not much we can do for you here. That's why I keep telling dudes, like, let's get our footing and everything, and then we'll have people on, because
You should go over to the Bancroft stream.
but yeah, it's popping over there.
We're
This
on-
I'm not
looks
trying to
this-
swipe him from you, Kayla.
Oh no, this looks cool and everything.
No, I want
Yeah,
I
that-
want him to make as much money as possible because I really, really love the look of this. I love the storyline. Like I
Yeah,
said,
it's wacky. That's only got 38 backers.
I can't believe it, especially because manga really sells. So I don't know. I don't understand. This is the first manga I've seen on Indiegogo because I've looked through a lot of manga that I've backed.
Yeah.
So
I don't even know how the hell you find manga artists. Like, I don't understand that world at all. Good luck explaining it to me. It's like crypto art at this point.
Phoenix, if you are in here, I would go to hit up Bancroft ASAP. They usually go for an hour sharp, and they've been on for 44 minutes.
Or head to them and jump in their chat and say, "Hey, can you show my book?" Do it. We'll be.
Yeah,
we'll
go super chat him.
I need to run and get water now and whatnot, and go to the bathroom. So it's on you dudes for now.
Sitting down when you go to pee. That's a new thing I heard.
Yeah.
I heard
sitting
men
and peeing.
to pee. Yeah.
One more time with that link for you dudes if you want to check it out. Ooh. Yeah, I gotta get water.
Go check it out, Phoenix. Just make sure you hit the like here before you do.
Plus, his name's Phoenix. I mean, what can go wrong if you have Phoenix in your name? Nothing.
And with the last name Animation, you think he would be in cartoons, but
I mean, I would love to interview him to pick his brain and find out more about him. Just because his last name of his thing is Animation. So
Again,
maybe he has a background in animation.
Figure these things out, you animal. You weren't even available until like tonight.
Yeah, finals. It took my soul. I'm surprised I have any bit of it left.
Do you?
Yes.
I might not. I feel like literally one of these bitches from the Evil Dead came out of the cut and was like, "I'll swallow your soul."
You're the nerd that wanted to go back to school, and I'll leave it at that. It's up to you guys now.
All right, so it's just us, Ryan.
All right, finally, we've taken over the channel.
It's like surviving Jurassic Park staying on this channel with just me right now. So I hope you got a tranquilizer gun or something. Oh, okay. So let's see. Things that I've read about today.
Lay it on me. Lay it on me.
Well, for one, I didn't really get to talk about the Demon Days stuff the other night because I was cut off. And I'm really pumped up for that Demon Days X-Men series. A lot of people are posting comics that they read when they were 14. I actually have all of mine. When I was 14, I want to say I read a lot of Walking Dead because I have a #1 Walking Dead. I have the whole run of Walking Dead. I have multiple copies of it. Walking Dead, I read a lot of Invincible. Then they did Marvel Knights when I was 14. There was like a Carnage versus Venom series that I remember. I haven't even cataloged all my comics in my collection. This week when I went into the shop, there wasn't really anything that really piqued my interest. I mean, I have some ongoing things that I get, but I'm hoping though that Demon Days looks so promising that Peach Momoko, I believe, is doing, that maybe it will save the X-Men series because literally I don't think I liked the Jean Grey series that was out that had her training with all the different superheroes in the Marvel universe. And I loved David Yardens' artwork. His cover art in particular for that series was phenomenal. I loved all new X-Men. X-Men Red, I liked at the beginning. I've been disappointed with a lot. I liked Dead Man Logan. I liked the continuation of Old Man Logan up to a certain point. Yeah, X-Men series. I have not been, after I read that Jean Grey was in a relationship with Cyclops and Wolverine, where I was like, what the actual fuck? Um, yeah. Actually, no, I haven't gotten any Alterna comics recently, but that's because I know Spencer, so I'll grab copies of Voidwalker and stuff off for him. I usually buy all my Alterna comics when I go to cons. That's how I like to support creators at cons. So, or the last time Alterna came to Harrison's and I bought and my father bought a bunch of stuff from them. So, but yeah, I probably will go online. I've been too busy backing Indiegogos, to be honest, right now. There's a
Nice.
lot of Indiegogo stuff that's coming out that I backed. The only thing that gets me with Indiegogo is the fucking shipping. Some of these comics I'm paying like $20 to ship for a $20 book, which is a little crazy because I worked at UPS. So I'm like, where is it $20? Unless I'm ordering books that are overseas, which I didn't see any UK prices. But the shipping on Indiegogo, I mean, a lot of it is $10, which that's fine, that's average, but then there's other ones that it's $20 for shipping. And I'm like, how the fuck is it $20 to ship? Like I worked at UPS. So what is the size of the product that I'm getting? Because even at USPS, unless maybe they're sending it like second day or first day air or something, that would make sense. I don't know. But it's the shipping on Indiegogo that really fucking gets me. But I do have to go in and I want to grab some issues of Red Koi because I really liked Red Koi and I like Tyler as a person too. He's a nice guy.
Okay.
So I do want to do that. Yeah. And I think Spencer is going to send me copies of Can't Kill Cade. He's probably watching this while he's on the shitter or whatever he's doing.
Sitting while peeing.
Oh, yeah, he's sitting while peeing. It's a new movement.
It's not a bowel movement.
Yeah, most likely they may use that to pay for international shipping. But you know what it is? I worked at UPS. So for me, shipping materials, like I know what the shipping materials cost and everything. So I don't know what they're shipping it in and where they're ordering from because you can go on Uline and you can get any kind of mailer possible. I mean, and I shipped a lot of things out and I shipped out a lot of things for the comic stores I worked with, including Sideshow statues. And I was responsible for packing them and everything. So I don't know how that works, but I don't
I
mind.
mean,
It just
everyone's
slowed my other comic book purchasing in areas. So
a lot of times they're paying for the
did
the
Spencer
Gemini
return with a
mailer.
burp?
Yes.
Oh, I just assumed that was you. I didn't even look up.
That's hilarious. I didn't know that
Gemini
even came
mailers
through.
can be pricey, but Uline used to carry them for a decent price.
I'm
So
just gonna buy
everyone
a
can get a
shitload of
Uline
them.
catalog. Get a Uline catalog. I'm telling you, they had Gemini mailers in there, and they're
Well, no, I'm
you
gonna
have to
order
buy
them
them in
straight
bulk. But
from
they're
Gemini,
cheaper.
and I'm gonna buy them in bulk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Eventually, we're going to get a house, and this storage stuff won't be an issue anymore.
I actually really like the house that you were going to look at with Beth that had that satellite dish on it.
Mountain House. Still hoping to get it.
The one with the satellite dish? Is that the one?
We'll see how HELLSEEKERS goes.
Oh, shit.
Quit talking about it. Don't put bad juju out there. Mountain House. Yeah, no, because then I could literally just like fly the dudes out and they could stay here like anytime convention season's back on and stuff. We could have all the dudes here.
I'll be like a permanent. You're going to have to like adopt an Armenian person. Maybe you'll get tax money back. I'll just be up there all the time at that point.
We got we'd have plenty of room if we got that place. And that's going to be like the HQ for everything. I'll be able to screen print out of there, all sorts of shit. We're talking about potentially getting a 3D printer down the line to just do the toy stuff in-house.
I should have Ed come and do a bunch of tattoos there. Everyone gets a fucking tattoo.
Potentially talking about doing that.
He's
in
like, what do I have to do?
the barn out back, turning that into like a tattoo studio. But it'd be a private thing. It wouldn't be like open to the public.
Yeah.
Uh,
Are the tattoo laws different in Connecticut than they are in
yeah, the
Massachusetts?
tattoo laws are different everywhere.
Every place?
Just
Yeah.
like laws. Like,
No, I didn't know like if it was
yeah,
like
Mass
I
actually has
probably
some
should ask
fucking
him.
Mass has some fucking wacky laws.
Really wacky laws.
Yeah, like every room has to have like a sink in it and shit like that.
Yep, every room has to have a sink in it in Mass. Yes. That is true.
Just weird shit. Beth got tattooed by one of the ink masters there, Kelly Doty, and fucking
Oh yeah, I remember that. She showed me it.
yeah. And
That was a random time that you came to Harrison's and you and Mike came with Beth?
no, that was just me and Beth that time.
Oh, you and Beth that time? I thought afterwards you and Mike came and
Yeah,
you
me
guys
and
brought
Mark
all
have been a
the
couple of times.
yeah. Which Larry is psyched to carry City of Rot when it's available.
I bet.
I told him he'll get some newsprint copies. He can put them out, and Nick will put them out too. At Nick's, Nick sold all those. That's how I have money. That I still got to send you money on PayPal, but you told me to not PayPal. I mean Cash App.
I got that stupid fucking app for you. Like,
Yeah, I either got to send you the money or if you want blanks, either or. But I have blanks I have to send you. I just do not want to go to UPS right now in the fucking Christmas hell. So you'll get your Christmas blanks to divide up to everyone after Christmas. I am not going to UPS right now. It's like fucking hell. Between the social distancing, lines out the door, it's like insane.
yeah, I believe it.
Yeah, Mass does have separate laws per town. A lot. That's the weird thing about Mass. Every town is different for their laws that they have.
That's fucking wacky too.
I feel like I should just make smoke art.
Yeah, just vape tricking like an idiot.
No, I can't do any of that shit. I need to light Hazel. What the fuck, Spencer? Do you already have things like penciled on there? And then
Yeah, I sketched earlier before you got in here.
oh, okay. I couldn't see like the sketching, but when you put the yellow over it, I mean, now it's popping out. So that's really cool. I was like, wow, is that some invisible ink shit? For Grin, I have a great little buzz on. I'm about to crack into the big bottle of Fireball I have. Hold on one second. It's about that
He's
time.
like, it's time for art magic with Spencer.
So I'm a wizard. What's up?
Yeah, you're Pappy Druid. Does anyone even know what the fuck I'm talking about when I say
that sounds
Pappy
like some
Druid?
like local like what is that shit? Public access channel stuff.
I don't know what fucking channel. You know what? I need to look this up now. He was like a bootleg Bob Ross for kids.
Well, Bob Ross was for kids too, for the most part.
It actually, I guess he was really, really famous. It was on PBS and TLC.
Yeah, so
it was called Pappy. It was called Pappyland. Yeah, it was like a bootleg Bob Ross, except he looked like the guy from KFC. Let me see if I can screen share. Hold on. Let me pull it up.
I don't think I've ever seen this.
It's something. All right. Let me go to images here. He used to have like a giant pencil. Yep, this is him. All right, I found it. Hold on. Share screen. Yes. Chrome tab. Pappyland. So yeah, this guy here.
Let me share it. Hang on. What the fuck?
He had a whole thing. It was like a mix of Pee Wee Herman with the Bob Ross. I kid you not. It had a horrible, like a theme song. Pappy drew it. I'll never forget because I sucked at every fucking thing. Like, literally, he'd be like, "Oh, draw that." I couldn't even fucking do shit like that. Draw a tree.
What? I've never seen this. Was this a local thing to you?
No, it was a nationwide
She
thing. It
said it
was
was
on
PBS.
TLC and PBS had it on. Like I said.
Yeah, but my PBS would play different things than your PBS. That's how those channels work.
Look at this guy. I mean, I really want to go onto YouTube, but do you think we'll get striked for this? No, he would thank us. Put money in his pocket.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
going
because
to.
he's totally still seeing residuals from that.
All my school shit comes up. Youth advocacy. All right, let's see here. This fucking guy.
Whoa, advanced graphics. Oh, whoa. What a trip.
Ryan's like in love with this already.
This is horrifying, right?
I'm like, why don't I do this on my channel? I can do all these special effects nowadays.
Right? This literally takes like 30 seconds now.
Yeah.
But whatever, this is how I knew I sucked as an artist because my sister used to kill all of these fucking drawing prompts and it was horrible. 2 boys in a wagon, everyone.
I'm kind of, yeah, I'm really into this.
I couldn't do any of this shit.
You're like, draw this simple line. You're like, I failed.
Crying.
I want to find out that this is like somebody that's famous now. Some actor that's famous now.
Actually, it's not even proportionate. If I saw this, it's not even proportionate. I would rip this editing. It is not proportionate.
Happy didn't draw this.
His brush is called Binky. I'm looking it up.
Yes.
Yeah. It's just like Pee-wee's Playhouse. Everything's got a name.
It was like Pee-wee's Playhouse mixed with Bob Ross.
That was probably
the tree's name is Trio. Crazy. Yeah, well, this was 96 to 99. I was in the midst of playing in bands and doing drugs and drinking in those years. So
I was 6 to 10 years old.
Oh my God, get the hell out of here. Maybe I should. Jeez. No, I wonder if anyone's ever do a comic show like this.
Happy draws.
Let me just get to the finished result here. So he'd walk through, the whole episode was him doing an art tutorial and I sucked at everything. Like my sister was so good. Will indicate that he's on the ground. And then I believe it would come to life. I can't remember.
Oh, the drawing would come to life when he's done?
Yeah.
Excellent. Like a demon.
Excellent.
Ridiculous.
Just like a demon.
It's possessed. I love it. Maybe Kayla's drawing looked like that, but she was so mad that hers didn't get animated that she thought she messed up somehow. She's like, mine doesn't do this. The end. I'm horrible.
Fucking Pappy, you son of a bitch.
Yeah. That's a big kid for that little kid to be towing in that wagon. Oh, look, he's just like Spencer. He's like, well, I've been drawing for a bit. Now I'm going to go over and pee in these bushes.
All the best artists do.
I've got more Pappy in me than I knew.
We all got a little bit of Pappy in us.
Time to
And
sing
he's
a song,
probably like
everyone.
35.
We're just waiting to spray it on a bush. He's
All right, let
probably
me get off
marking the
this
territory.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
not worried
so
about
that's
getting
how I
flagged.
knew I sucked at art. My sister, she was so great. Everything was wonderful. My mom would be like, oh, this is so beautiful. And then she'd look at mine and be like, Kelsey's work is so good. And I'd be like,
Kayla's special.
no,
They dropped me
you know
off
what
at the
else?
mall and tell me to talk to strangers. It was so weird.
And sir, you know what I need to play on this stream? So when we were like 7 or 8 years old, we made a horror movie, me, my cousin, and my sister. It was called The Hook. And we recorded it with my dad's camcorder. And we found that shit recently. And it is the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. Like
my
we used
God.
so many ketchup packets. Like we watched like I Know What You Did Last Summer. So that's where we came up with the idea for The Hook. And we filmed it around my house. It was so bad. I had this short haircut. I had like the Trunks haircut from Dragon Ball.
Oh my
So
God.
bad. So bad. I'm like, why did my parents give me
Little
a future
lesbian
Trunks
Kayla.
haircut? So bad.
Sure, blame your parents.
Oh, you know what it was? It's because my hair was naturally curly and no one could deal with it. And I was a girly tomboy and I didn't like brushing my hair. And so yeah, it got all cut off.
Into a
So.
penis shape.
Yeah, my dad actually shaved my head with number 5 fucking razor because I cut my own bangs and then had the nerve to say, oh, well, it looks like T-Buzz from TLC. Where? It looked like I had a mushroom cut.
Your dad's
Thanks,
the queen.
Dad. He's probably... I want to get him on like once a week to like do a comic review of something.
That's what I was saying. I was like, we have to just give your dad a segment. Like,
can you imagine some of the shit? I would
We
give
just
him
pick-
some obscure shit too.
yeah, you just pick like really bad modern books for him to go off on. Like, all right, you have to read this, and you're not allowed to say anything to anyone until we get you in front of a camera and a microphone.
Yeah,
What
you
is
know
up,
what though?
Colin, Ty Ranger, Rex Doom? Welcome, guys. Sorry, I was just
When
head
he
down
reads
on
books though, it's so funny because he'll literally like I'll hear him, he'll be like, what the fuck is this shit? What are they fucking doing now? They gotta fuck up everything. They gotta fuck up everything. Like, his favorite thing is like,
Well, because
why
he was
can't
reading
everyone
X-Men
be
back when it was
hetero?
good, right?
Yeah, he was reading everything back when it was good. My dad has such a large comic collection. I mean, my dad isn't even aware of values, so that's the thing that's crazy. My dad has basically the whole entire run of the Hulk, besides 179 through 185. I would love to find my dad 181, 98, like graded. I know he's read it, but my dad sold his books like when we were kids in order to get us stuff like Pokemon cards or our own comics or Sailor Moon and Dragon
I
Ball
would have
Z.
been like, fuck you, kids.
Yeah.
Kept most of it, but my dad had no awareness of what New Mutants was worth or what Nyx was worth or what he had a few Spider-Man titles that were worth a bunch of money and he's like, oh, the Infinity Gauntlet, this whole series, look, I get this whole series, this has to be worth way more than this. I'm like, no, Dad, that one Spider-Man comic book is worth 3 times that Infinity Gauntlet run. You know, like things
Yeah.
that my dad feels should be worth money because he loved the storyline is not worth as much money. So,
That's
and my dad
everything in
has like
life.
newsstand editions of things too, which was really interesting to me. He would buy more than one, or he would forget that he bought a copy and then get a newsstand edition at Red Lion when they were open. Now they're just a smoke shop. But
Hell
yeah, my cousin tried to call all the cable books when my dad passes. Like, that's the biggest thing. Who gets what books? And I told my cousin, I'm like, you can fuck off because I'm getting everything with Jean
Yeah.
Grey in it, and
I
Mother
would be like,
Oksani
I'm
is the
getting
form of Jean
everything.
Grey.
Yeah, that's
Well,
where
no,
the
he,
sentence would stop.
you know what? He's my dad's nephew, and my dad didn't have any sons, even though me and Kelsey are like brolic like guys, I would say, but it's my dad's nephew. So my dad's like, oh yeah, you can have the whole kit. I was like, no, 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 you can't, because Mother Oksani is an incarnation of Jean Grey, and I get everything with Jean Grey in it. So no, you cannot have that. You cannot have anything with Madeline Pryor. You cannot have any of that bullshit. So please go fuck yourself. Sorry, you're not getting it.
That's it for Kayla.
I'm actually getting everything when it comes down to it, but a few things my cousin will be getting. My sister Kelsey is into DC, and my dad was not a big DC reader. He has quite a few DC titles, but nothing really in particular. I mean, my sister has the first Harley Quinn and stuff from when she was a kid. So she's a Harley
Is
Quinn
that like Mad
person.
Love or something?
Yeah, she has that whole run there. Yeah, she has the Mad Love. She has a bunch of different stuff. She has all Harley Quinn stuff, whereas I have Jim Valiant Catwoman from that time period. We were very, very opposite. But yeah, Kelsey is my sister probably is a combination of Tank Girl mixed with Harley Quinn, mixed with I don't even fucking know. I don't know how else to describe her. She's a 6 foot tall, thin blonde with blue eyes.
Kayla's just
That's
selling
covered in
everybody on her
tattoos.
sister now.
That's a dominatrix. So
Dang, I didn't know Mad Love was going for $100 to $600.
yeah,
I got a copy of that.
I do not have a copy of that. I hated Harley Quinn. I've always hated her.
Well, she
Sue
was
me.
cool at that moment when she came out.
I never thought
in
she.
that
Oh,
in that year, she was so cool.
I never thought she was cool because I was always like a Catwoman person for DC, or like I liked Zatanna.
Okay.
So
I
just
only
didn't
like
like
one
Harley
girl
Quinn.
at a time.
No, I never got into Harley Quinn.
I
I
didn't
always
like her
hated
because I
her.
liked other characters.
I just, you know what it was? Like, I was always a reader. So for me, I didn't feel like she was, I felt like she was always like, I thought she was a dumb bitch. I'm like, you have your life together and you just threw your life away for some fucking guy? That's how I always felt. Whereas like Catwoman was, I felt like she was equally matched to Batman.
You
I
don't
felt
have
like
your
she was like
life
the
together at all. You're a
female,
prostitute and a thief, and
not a
just
prostitute,
like Batman.
never a prostitute, but she's an orphan in her own right.
What are you
She just
talking
was
about?
poor.
Batman Year One. That's what she is.
No, not year one. I'm not talking about year one.
You can't say she was never a prostitute if she was a prostitute in a book called Batman Year One.
I mean, I think one of the greatest Catwoman stories is One in Rome. And I think it's an absolutely gorgeous book.
Which one's that?
One in Rome, I want to say it's Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale did it. I really, it was, she was very reminiscent of Aubrey Hepburn. I loved the whole style of it. I liked the storyline. Yeah, I loved it. I just thought it was just a gorgeous book and just a gorgeous take. So
Yeah, I forgot they did that. they do some decent work together.
Oh, everything they've done is like if only they could fucking do a movie, an X-Men movie together or something. Like, oh, or I would love to see Spider-Man Blue or Captain America White or Daredevil Yellow or Hulk Gray, any of those conveyed on screen as far as like the Marvel universe goes. And then didn't they do the Long Halloween together? I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure they did there's so many Batman titles they did together. I can't even wrap my mind around it right now. Partially due to the fireball, but
they'd never be able to convey Tim Sale's storytelling properly in animation. It'd be like All-Star Superman animated, where it's just this dry version of it.
Ugh. You think? Yeah, you're probably right. You know, you're an artist.
Well, no, I'm not right because I'm an artist and I said it. That's just my opinion. I'm not right about anything.
I'm right because I'm right.
Yeah. No, don't ever assume I think that, and don't ever give another artist the high ground like that. Fuck them.
Don't, or they'll punch
just
you
another
in the
opinion.
throat.
Yeah, I just have another opinion. It's I don't know. For me, it's one of those things like I'm the opposite of you, where I love his work the same as you. And I'm like, don't ever try to make this live action or animated. You'll just fail at trying to create something that already exists.
If they could do it animated and they could both work on it together, I think it could work. You know? Because it would be the same art style.
That would never happen.
Yeah,
if they could just do it page by page and animate it and convey it into like a live action animation, I would be very happy.
If we're talking ideally, yeah. I was sorry. Yes. If somehow the things like worked like that, that would be awesome. That would be super cool. No, sorry, I was thinking of it realistically, so I wasn't trying to be argumentative. I was just like, that would never happen.
Oh no, Ryan, you have to disregard my tone of voice. I have tonal issues. That's like the big thing about me. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but I always sound like one because I come from a family of people that yell. So
I don't care either way.
Please don't feel that.
I don't care either way, Kayla.
Oh, well, I'm glad to know that. That makes me feel better.
I mean, I like you, but I'm like, oh, she's mad at me? Oh, I'll just be nice for a second.
No, so many people are like, are you mad at me? Why are you so loud? I'm like, I'm just naturally born loud. What can I say? Then if I'm quiet, there's an issue too.
No, I just mean because they always fail whenever they try to do that stuff, you know. So, but you're thinking ideally, yeah, if the creators of the comic could somehow, I don't know, be in control.
Didn't Jeff Loeb do Heroes? Right? Didn't he do Heroes?
Well, yeah, he was the producer on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
S.H.I.E.L.D. too. So, I mean, why doesn't he fucking do Dark Phoenix? Chris Claremont, please contact Jeff Loeb and find a way to Dark Phoenix into a miniseries.
None of these guys have any say in anything like that. It's hilarious.
It's crazy to me, though. I just don't understand why
Jeff
not.
Loeb, please never touch Phoenix Saga. Oh my gosh, Kayla, you're killing me with some of these.
Why? He would fix it. He would fix it. He would be the person that would fix it. It needs to be a TV series. It can't be conveyed in a movie.
It's a perfect comic book. Yeah. It's a perfect comic book. It doesn't need to be anything. It doesn't need to be a cartoon or
it's completely iconic. I feel that it's one of the most iconic comics of all time.
Who gives a shit? Yeah, and it can stay that way. It doesn't need to be anything else. Clearly, it bombed as a movie multiple times over. It doesn't need it.
Because it was never meant to be a movie. It should have been a TV series.
It doesn't need to be any of it.
TV series. Yikes. Oof. That's scary. What, like, because I don't know. All the TV stuff is just so bad to me. I'm like, ooh.
Legion's like the only somewhat decent X-Men TV series I can even think of.
And that's got Bryan Singer at the helm. So
Legion had Bryan Singer at the helm?
Yeah.
That's why I skipped it. There's very few people I skip, you know. I'm pretty much a separate the art from the artist, but some people
what
I'm
the
like,
fuck? You just ruined Legion for me. How did I not know that?
I actually
Just kidding.
prefer the Legion. I prefer the Legion comic books over the TV show, to be honest.
No, she's gonna pull this argument on us after fucking fighting for the Dark Phoenix TV show.
No, I would
It's
love
unreal arguing with you.
if they ever do another Dark Phoenix thing, it needs to be done as a TV show. It simply cannot be done. There's levels to the Phoenix. I want to see the Hellfire. Like, I want to see all of that shit. I want to see it all go down. I want to see how it all plays out. You know, that's just me personally. You know how I am, like a Phoenix groupie. I love her. I love Jean Grey.
I
So
have no idea.
I just can't wait for them for comics to like leave Hollywood. That's my big thing. Is I can't wait for movies to come back and us to have good movies again in the theaters and like get all this comic book pop culture stuff out of here now. I'm so tired of it. It's done nothing to help the industry or creative people. It's done more damage to it, and they just keep making more garbage. So I'm just so checked out.
I can agree with you on that. I can definitely agree with you on that because it's ruined origin stories of comic characters in a lot of ways.
Well, that's just all comic book movies are now.
It's ruined.
I'm gonna be shocked when there's a comic book movie that comes out that's just like fuck the origin.
You know what looks they're going to do an Invincible TV show, and I'm excited about that. I'm excited about it because I feel like it's going to be a playthrough of the comics. I'm very excited.
About it the other day.
I loved Invincible. That was something when I was 14 that I started reading that Invincible.
And that's why you tape it off, kids.
Yeah, I think I was like too old for Invincible. I think you had to be young to.
No, I think you would really like it, Ryan.
Ryan, it's phenomenal.
Oh no, I've tried it.
Really? You just couldn't get it, or?
I don't know. I just felt like it was. I don't know, not really for me. I was like, okay, oh, this is like a violent book for the younger audience. That's kind of. I'm an old man. I'm 4, so this is. Already old when it came out, so but it's really good. It just didn't click for me. I got to like the 3rd trade, I think.
Old man Ryan.
It was
and I was like, oh, this is awesome for like college kids. That's what I kind of thought.
Ryan Otley's art is great too.
Yeah, he's phenomenal. He's a great artist, and Rathburn's inks are great too.
Hell yeah, Rathburn completes him.
Oh yeah.
My buddy John Francois colored it for a while.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Bellew. He colored it for I think one of the trades only, but no, it's not that I ever even thought it was bad at all. It just it was one of those things I'm like, this is really good. It's just I guess not for me. But you guys are that much younger, so I think it was perfect for your generation.
I grew up reading actually like a lot of Conan and stuff. I grew up reading what my dad had.
Nice.
So I'm a big Conan person. I love Belit. She's my favorite of all the Conan women because I felt that she was one of the first like everyone's like, oh, Red Sonja. But for me, it was Belit. I just loved the whole idea that she was like the queen of the Black Coast, and she was this pirate princess, and she matched Conan in every way possible. And then when she died, she even fought back through death to save him. I loved it. It was amazing. So that was something that was very like iconic that I read as well, like an iconic comic book arc that I read. I'm trying to think of something else. I have to figure out what the fuck it's called, but it was, oh shit, why can't I think of, I need to like go on my phone and look through some of my collection that I scanned to find it. Apocalypse Al. Like there was this comic book. It came out when I was like in my early 20s. Apocalypse Al. It was phenomenal, but it was too short. I want to say Image put it out, but it was really good. It had so much in it: monsters and demons and trolls and prophets and zombie detectives and like
back when Image
techno
was
wizards
shit on a wall and hoping it would stick.
machine gun toting imps and shit. It was great. Apocalypse Al. I should find back issues of it, Spencer, and send it to you because I think you would like it. Actually, I forget who the fuck did it, but I was like 24 when it came out. That's something I got to go through my collection and find. But that was like a storyline that I loved that not too many people know about.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of that. I like the
Let me
name.
see if I can pull up a picture. The protagonist was a redhead. So let me see. Let me go to my Google. StreamYard. Let me go to share screen. Can you see my shared screen?
Yeah, I just have to share it. Give me a second.
No.
Am I good?
Yeah, it's sharing. Look at the screen.
So this is like one of the pages from it. Let me see how I can fucking zoom on this and make this big. But I absolutely
I think somebody.
loved this title.
All right. Hey, everybody. While she's doing that, I need a movie
All right, here we go.
recommendation in the chat.
Yeah,
I need a non-horror movie recommendation.
I loved this. I loved the art style. I loved a lot about this. And then there was another book I think that came out this year, Red One, that Image put out that was gorgeous. But this book there is nothing like it that I've read, I want to say. So and I loved it. This was just great. I want to see if I can find like I've never yeah, I loved this book either way. But it was very different than anything else that came out around this time. All right. I am back. And Red One, have you ever heard of Red One before?
I think so. Red One?
Yeah, Red One. It was
Oh, I'm thinking of Red Wing. I don't know about Red One.
it was canceled. It was an Image comic book, but it's basically America's greatest hero was a Russian spy, and it happened in 1977. It took place like at the height of the Cold War. It was actually very interesting, and
Ice falling off the side of my house. I had to make sure
it
somebody
was
wasn't breaking in.
Terry Dodson and Xavier. I can't remember. Let me see if I can pull it up. I'll share my screen again. I already pulled up the tab. I forget who it was. Xavier something. It will be on this page. Let's see.
I don't know if you guys could hear that on the stream, but it just started like a bunch of loud banging over and over again. It sounded like somebody
No.
was breaking into my apartment. And it was just
Yeah,
fucking ice falling off the roof of our house and hitting all around the house, but it sounded like people like all over our house.
Yeah, I don't know if my screen is showing, but this is Red One.
Yes, your screen is showing.
Yeah, so she was.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, this is a great book.
Ooh, I'm all amped up now. I thought I was about to have to kill somebody. Whoo!
What? When you saw, but this was great, and it got canceled, and I didn't understand why.
Lack of
Other
sales.
than it took. You know what it was? It took so long.
Bingo!
They took so long for
tell you
the
right
issues.
now.
They took so long for the issues to come out. Like one issue came out, and then the next one came out almost a year afterwards.
Bingo!
So that's probably what it was.
I think you're
like
getting
people
some
were
clues. Yeah.
but
The
Who
girl
did
is
it?
on to something.
so I feel like if it was
Good
more,
answer.
I feel like if it was more,
Who
what's it
did the
called?
book?
Terry Dodson, Rachel Dodson, and Xavier. Fuck, I can't think of his name right
Oh.
now.
Okay, yeah. So the Dodsons were too busy with DC work, and that was a
yeah.
side project, and they weren't making enough from the individual issue to pay for the next issue, so they couldn't continue it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of who the writer who did it. It was Xavier Dorison.
That's a made-up name.
Yeah, he did the script of it, and
It
then
sounds like a pen name or some shit.
so. But it was a great title, but unfortunately, probably the sales were not great, and it was canceled because the time that it took for things to come out.
Probably.
All right. Well, I'm gonna let you two go because we gotta watch Attack on Titan. So I'm like
Nerds.
over here, like I have someone waiting patiently. So I gotta do that, and I gotta put even
I
though
gotta
I'm not
go
gonna
too,
get in.
actually.
Yeah, it's all good. I'm gonna be wrapping up here soon.
Oh, we should just call it a night now.
You're not my mom.
I told you, I am your father.
Spencer, she is your father, fucker.
I can't seem to steady my hands right now because I really thought I was just gonna have to murder somebody.
Oh, that
Oh, from the
sucks.
ice that scared you?
Ooh, I'm all amped up.
sucks.
It didn't even scare me. I was just like, all right, get ready.
It's all that horror shit. But you know what?
Ooh,
At least if
not
shit
even
goes
horror
down, you'll
shit.
be
It's
prepared.
a reality of where I live.
I thought you were like out in the middle of the woods.
Fuck no. Out in the middle of the hood.
Really? Like every picture I saw, it looked like you were in the woods.
I don't know what pictures you've seen.
Yeah.
You on the porch in like a creepy woods in the background.
Yeah.
It looked like the wild
And
animals
anything
came out of.
The only pictures I've seen of you, you've shown me a few things like, hey, it's snowing here, this and that. And like, if I had to describe the pictures I've seen from my memory, it'd be like, well, there's his, like a little parking area, then there's a street, and there's just woods.
Yeah, that's what I always.
That's how I pictured it. The Razmat
With
says
the amount of
wooded
animals that come out, I can't believe
Yeah, we get cougars in the hood.
Yeah. Well, they're always
Kayla and I
cougars
were
in every. I guess so. Spencer, that gives me even more of a reason to come up and visit you and Beth.
It's
The hood is
wacky out
home.
here.
All right. Well,
Ooh.
I'm out of here too. So thank you everybody for
Alright.
hanging out. Have fun tonight, Kayla, watching Attack on Titan.
Attack
Don't
on
spoil
Titan?
it for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
don't
won't,
spoil
I
it for
won't.
me. I'm waiting till the
We'll
whole thing.
chat. You're waiting until everything comes out? Okay.
I might not be able to.
Spoilers.
I might not be able to.
I just got finished watching Dragon Ball Super in English because I watched it the whole first go in Japanese with subtitles. because I'm that crazy with the anime. So I'll probably be
No,
doing the same with Attack on Titan. I'll watch it first, subbed, and then I'll watch it all in English. And then I always find I miss something because I'm too busy reading subtitles and I miss half of the pictures.
mhm.
So, all right, guys. I'm going to call it a night. Peace out.
All
Bye,
right.
chat. Good night,
Bye,
awesome people of
nerds.
the world.
I'm
Bye,
going
Kayla.
to
Bye, guys.
finish up trying to ink this guy real quick.
That was weird. She like left and then came right back in for a quick bye, guys. I don't know how she did that.
Magic.
But yeah, so I'm out of here too. You finish that up. I can't wait to see that close up, buddy.
I'll take a picture of it in a little while.
All right,
Pro-
cool.
Post
Then,
it all.
all right. Do you have a movie recommendation for me?
I'm honestly thinking John Carpenter's The Thing after Mitch mentioned it. I normally watch it around Halloween myself, or Christmas myself, so it's a great winter movie. If you haven't
You know
seen
what? I
it
don't
in a
think
while.
I haven't seen it in years. I don't think she's ever seen it. I'm trying to think go non-horror, but I still think she would like that one because it's a really good movie.
Oh yeah, it's a great like psychological thriller that happens to be a horror movie.
Yeah, exactly. Good call. All right. Well, I'll let you know what we watch, and I'll catch all of you guys in the next stream or on Twitter or somewhere like that. So take it easy, everybody.
Thanks for stopping in, buddy.
Yeah, take care.
We're almost done here too. I'm just gonna add another head in here. Some limbs and things. And I did it anyways because like I'm not trying to touch all that. Add some lines in here, fuck it. Fuck it. Roland Rand, what's up? Oh, Randy on Twitch. I forgot I'm doing the dual stream tonight. Popping into both platforms. I'm all alone now. That's right, Rex Doom. We'll be okay though. I'm wrapping it up here soon. Get some more ink out of this clogged bastard. Go. I got a cat crawling underneath me. this in. I know I said I was going to just suggest a bunch of this, but fuck it. We're not getting anything out of this anymore. This nib might be tapped. Using it a long time. It's beat to hell. Yeah, I'm just grabbing paper at this point. Scroll down. Yeah, here's Randy. I'll head over to YouTube. Come on, let me get a little bit more use out of you. Don't quit on me now, Nib. Let me beat the hell out of you. Just trying to crank this out real quick, guys. Sorry, I'll read chat right after. Come on. And trying to bulk up these shadows a bit. Keep wanting to go for my inking ASMR. Oh, Mitch taking off. Gonna roll, stock up on playing blood again. Haha, looking great, Spence. Chat, I'll see you fine folks later. Take it easy, dude. Bob Dan Art, welcome. Fantastic. What's going on, man? We're just doing a quick little storyboard here. Little hand back in here. Picking up these lines. Like some drunk inking in watercolors. Some scribbly bits back here. Come on now. You beat ass nib. Am I not getting ink on you? There we go. Technically, the shadows would all be pushing this way. So collecting underneath and up here. We are good though. This. And then let that all dry a little bit really quick. These little dead guys in here all burning up. Oh, didn't get too much ink on my shitty left hand. This is for Return to Camp Rainbow, which is a slasher book we've been working on for a really long time. That I'm going to be shooting a little horror short film for. Let's see. Is that guy big enough? Oh, that is like just the size. What do we got? This should work. Let's just grab the big ruler. What am I doing? Alright. Ooh, there's an ink spot there. One of these letters work. How long have you been working on it? Well, it was written years ago now. Originally, I was co-writing it with Victor Miller, the creator of Friday the 13th. I'd reached out to him and pitched the idea to him, and surprisingly, he had never worked on a comic before, but really wanted to. And we started kicking the idea back and forth. But eventually, he backed out for, I think, medical reasons. He didn't really explain too much, just that he had to back out. And I shelved it for a while. And now here we are. Oh, is this thing fucking dead too? Are all my tools dead finally? Is this all happening all at once? What do we got? Something else here. All of these are going to be dead. I just shot a short film for a film festival. Does not look like they're going to use it for whatever reason. Probably going to post it on my other channel. It's kind of a horror Muppets thing. Hell yeah, dude. Definitely post it. I can show you guys some stuff in a minute. I got the little teaser trailer thing we did. That's me in the costume And then I did a digital paint over. And a little bit of light movement animation. And the song from Institute 91 to top it all off. Let's see, clean this up really quick. And the little title card. So I'll roll that after I wrap this up in a second. Just gonna cover in some of that up. Just flipping this book is a motherfucker on this table with all this stuff. So here we go. Yeah, I wish the legal battle would be figured out too. It's kind of annoying. There's rumors that they've come to some sort of agreement now, so here's to hoping. I think that's honestly the real reason he sort of backed out. Was I was talking to him before that had been pushed back even the first time. This would have been years ago now. And the idea was sort of on my end, a love letter to slasher stuff he did, and on his end, a love letter to the comics he grew up on. And it would have been cool. It's still going to be cool, but it'll be something a little bit different, and I'm still wicked excited for it. And now it's looking like we got ourselves a cameraman. So I'll be able to focus more on the gore effects and stuff like that. I'm actually going to put a little hard line around the fire here. Some bits of shadow on the blades of grass and stuff. Cool. Yeah. Oh, got a little outside there again. Tend to do that. Yeah, I think we're good there. Maybe you avoided a legal battle. Yeah, probably. This is cool though. I went in a different direction with it. It was still early on with Vic, and kind of the idea was I laid out a framework that he was into, and then he was sort of the final pass guy. He was going to do a lot of the final dialogue and things like that, kind of like a spin on the Marvel method. And he'd get to really flex his muscles, because after Friday the 13th, he went and did a bunch of soap opera writing and stuff like that. A lot of stuff where it's just like everyday dialogue back and forth. So my solution is they just give the franchise to me. Yeah, right. I would go fucking nuts with it. Because my whole thing was, I was like, yo, let me fuck around with it and do something magical. Let's set this up real quick. Even just as a comic, let me do a Friday the 13th comic. We can hit this with some Posca highlights really quick. Just having fun with it. Yeah, we can roll that trailer really quick. Let me pull that up for you dudes. My Dropbox. All right. share the screen here. Yeah, that's that guy. The emoji sequel. Yeah, right. It's nothing to laugh about. It's really corny. It's gonna be fun though. I wanted to do this tonight though because this is an idea I had for a while. This is gonna be even wider though. It's gonna be even more pulled back. It's not gonna look like it's in the middle of the woods. This isn't bad. Oh hell yeah, dude. Colin, let's stay tuned. Yeah, we're gonna be doing a slasher short, so it'll be really cool. And that's basically just a big promo piece for the inevitable comic book that me and Ryan are doing together. That is the main slasher series, Return to Camp Rainbow. So it'll be a really good time. Actually, for now, I'm gonna call it on that. Just let that dry. Close this bad boy up. We got notes here and everything that I need to go over. And I'm gonna get back to reading through this guy for like the fifth time now. So thank you dudes for hanging out with me. Yeah. I'd have to go back to that gritty look feel the second movie had there. I think there could have been a lot more done with that. Hell yeah. I'm gonna be doing all on screen prosthetic effects, so it's gonna be a good time. Very gory. We got some great kills planned out already. Some ridiculous stuff. Big burn scene. Yeah, some cool shit. So we're gonna cut it all together, shoot it, have a good time with it. Might shoot some other stuff on the side. Might have some little surprises for you guys on the channel eventually. So definitely subscribe and stay up to date with us on everything. I'm a little bit low energy now, but it's getting late and I don't want to be too loud. The girlfriend is passed out, so I'm gonna call it a night. Thank you for hanging out with me, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you dudes tomorrow.